If someone say, "Hey, look, Jay, our current digital marketing efforts are going to go up, up, up. Where's the next sandbox I can go play in that I don't think will take a lot of it will take longer for everyone to jump into?" And I feel like that's OTT. I'm curious to kind of get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that because we're a huge fan of it from a data perspective for
Hmm.
exactly the reasons that you indicated. OTT, and for the audience, the dealers, and the others listening, OTT or connected TV is the ability to actually display ads in a very, very curated, focused way to a subscriber because of the information that's exchanged in a compliant fashion with the streaming service, the device. Roku's advertising
Yep.
platform is probably one of the largest in the country from a market share standpoint, but the Disney Plus, Amazon, all of them have that ability. From a dealer's perspective, we think it's probably one of the greatest areas of opportunity for a dealer.
I
We
agree.
already see it, and we have a relationship in the RV side of the business that has done exactly that. Because so many of these RV enthusiasts, when they travel in their units across the country, they're streaming to devices, they're using the internet because they don't have a cable connection, et cetera. But that ability to curate a message to an individual and know that it's going very specifically to an audience through the OTT connected TV is very, very, very powerful to a
Yes.
dealer.
And I think for a lot of dealers out there, I've actually had this conversation. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna we're not gonna talk ad spend or budgets yet or creative strategies yet, but it's a discussion, and and I'm pushing my clients to do a little research. Like the best client, I'm sure for you, the best clients too are the educated client, right? The more that they kind of understand, the better that we can kind of engage back and forth and challenge each other back and forth as far as the strategies and the creative that we're putting out there. And I think that a lot of dealers don't even know they can participate in some of
Yeah,
these OTT platforms, and they are still pretty new. I agree with you. Roku, I think they crushed it. In fact, actually, I think they're probably going to be used. I wish there was more around it. Like I feel like I almost want to be a part of the PR department there because I don't feel like they've done a good enough job of identifying the verticals that will actually use it
right.
and go
Yeah,
and really kind of dive into it because my dealers don't even know. I mean, I could probably talk to 20 dealers and maybe one might necessarily
yeah.
have some idea of what I'm talking about. But I think what's to come over the next few years, like when Disney Plus puts out their marketing product, right? When
Oh,
Netflix
Disney
puts out
Plus is going to have an ad platform, and we all realize
oh
that and know that. There's no doubt about it. I mean, so much of their revenue stream that comes in the corporation itself is through branding and marketing and merchandising, that type of thing. So the fact that I saw a graphic, or actually I posted a graphic too, on the amount of market share that Disney Plus has grabbed, and then it forecasted where they would go in compared to a Netflix and some of the other streaming services is phenomenal. And that's a good. I would argue to a dealer but that's a great example to use the Disney methodology of merchandising your vehicle. To your point about those
yes,
sites that have your
100%.
cars and this and that, the consumers need to interact with the dealer. The dealer needs to control his content, his messaging, and his audiences.